Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are looking at data capture in QGIS, and we are going to do 10 steps. First of all, we are going to install HCM GIS from the Manage and Install Plugins menu, and on this, this one will enable us to load Google satellites image. And then there we are going to data capture refers to how to you can bring in data into the QGIS environment, or how you can digitize certain elements in QGIS. So we are going to zoom to Federal University of Technology Futa campus, the Northgate area. So we are going to digitize the road to the Senate. We are going to digitize some items there. Now let's go. Let's go to QGIS. Under the QGIS, QGIS is an open source GIS software that that enables us to that we can actually download for free, or some few donation to the developer, the community of developers. And QGIS also has a lot of plugins. Plugins are some of the extensions that you can load to use based on certain things. So if you want, the first thing we are going to do is to go to the Manage and Install Plugins, which is on the menu bar. The QGIS has the menu bar, the button bar, the toolbar. The first one on the interface is menu bar, where you have project, edit, view, layer, setting, plugins, and also we have the button bar where you have the next layer is the next bar is the button bar, and where the next one is the toolbar, where we have a lot of toolbar depending on the plugins that you install. So we have we also have the layer, or the the browser, and the layer, which we refer to as a table of content, which indicates what is available. And we have the display window, and below it, we have the status bar, where where the location of your cursor is indicated. So the first thing we are going to do is to install the Manage and Install plugin. And then when you click on this, it takes you. You have to be on the active on the internet. Your 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 computer must be connected to internet. In my own case, it is already connected to internet. So you can now type HCM GIS, which is this plugin is here. I've installed already. That is why you have the upgrade or uninstall or upgrade plugin. But because I already installed, so I will not need to install again. I can only upgrade because they said there's some other new one that's available. So if you're on the internet, you can actually plugin reinstalled successfully. So if you install your plugins, you are going to have the HCM GIS on top like this. So this will enable us to be able, by the time you click on the HCM GIS, you have a lot of opportunities, internet opportunity, open source maps that are available. You have the Google map, you have the Google satellite, you have the Google satellite hybrid, Google terrain ID. This one's hybrid. This one is talking about the television model of the world. And then we have the Carto Antic, we have the S3 data, S3 imagery. We have a lot of resources here, but we are going to concentrate on Google Satellite for this. So when you click on Google Satellite, it's going to bring in the map, the Google map, the most recent map of Google Earth. So we are going to use the zoom in button to navigate to areas that we want. We want to work on Nigeria, but we also specifically want to know where we work. So in this case, we are going to install the lat long because we want to zoom into Federal University of Technology Akure area. So we go back to the plugin to load in lat long. You go to manage and install plugin. You are going to use a lot of uh, manage and install plugins because there are so many extensions and tools that are available that cannot be included in the interface except you need them. So you type lat long, which refers to latitude and longitude tool. Lat long tool, latitude and longitude tool. So if you install this, you are going to, in my own case, because I've already installed, it's asking me that I want to upgrade. And once you install the latitude and longitude tool, then you can come to manage and install plugins, and then you see the opportunity. You can zoom to a particular coordinate on this tool. So I'm going to zoom into around the footer area. So once we click zoom to coordinate, that means you want to zoom the area to the coordinate and you type in the coordinate. In my own case now, my latitude is 7.29977, comma, then the longitude is 5.16138. Then you click enter. Then it will take you to where the area is, which is and then you can now zoom to that particular area. And as you are zooming, you can see the area that you want to work on. So that is the area that again, because I'm not actually on the campus, but I'm around the campus area. And this is the campus, this Federal University of Technology, Akure. This is where I am. This is the SRSC, that's Ondo State Radio Corporation. So now we can move in. We can try to navigate to where the footer campus is, and that is so we navigate to where footer Federal University of Technology Akure is, which is on this road. It's on this road, and this is footer. And once we are here, we can actually zoom to where we want to be. This is footer campus, and this is the gatehouse. This is the environment. So we can go to the next stage now, which is to digitize. We want to digitize, we want to capture the data. So the first thing we want to do when we want to capture data, want to digitize, is to create the layer we want to digitize into. And under the layer, we are going to say create layer, new shapefile. New shapefile is actually the generic file, though it was associated with Esri, which is the owner of QGIS. So but it is used generic because it is interoperable from one software, GIS software, to another. So let's say road, and then geometric types. We have because it's part of the geographic cartographic primitives, which is a point, line, and polygon. So we are going to all vector layers can either be point, can be line, or polygon, or multi-point. So we are going to put the first new field, the first field first field of the layer. That is the first column. We can call it road name, name of road. So we can now click ID. We leave the coordinate system to be WGS 84, which is usually the, the generic one. So this one will bring the road layer here. So we also again, and so we can create the layer for the create the layer for the avenue trees, avenue trees. No, the name have to be. Then we call it point. In this case, it is point layer, and then you can call this one species of tree. So we are done. So we can quickly. Then the next thing is that now we want to digitize the road layer. So once we click on it, then we can now go to the edit toggle editing tool, which is the short yellow pencil on the toolbar. You click on this once, then to activate or we make active all the tools available for the layer. In this case, because it's a line layer, we can now see that add line feature is active. So now let's go to the road from the junction. You click, go to the digitize the center line of the road. Then you can move, you can pan to with this tool, and then you pick your tool again and you continue. Then this the destinate. Then when you are done, you right click and then you provide ID for that feature you have created. So I'm going to go, I will go now to avenue trees. So when you are done for digitizing all your road layer, then you go to the toggle editing tool, and then you can now go to the second layer avenue tree. You click on this tool, on the toggle editing tool, and it will activate your add point feature tool. So these are the avenue tree, and then one, the first, the second avenue tree, two, then the third, three, the fourth, and so on and so forth. Five. So now when you are done, you just go back to this toggle and you say you want to store. You say, do you want to save changes? You say yes, save. The same thing, you are here, you click on this, you want to save changes, you say yes. Now we have digitized the road layer and some avenue tree. You can highlight the layer, the Google satellite layer, so that you can see what you have done. This is how you can digitize or you can capture the data layer. You can capture, you can do digitizing.